Hi, my name is Zazie. You're welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be showing you my very simple analysis on EURUSD and GBPUSD. I initially planned to make this video for my students, and the plan was to record the video and put it out on the classroom platform so they could watch it, because I just taught them demand and supply, and they've been so excited about it. So this video has a lot to do with demand and supply and then chart patterns and things, right? So the plan was to actually make it for them, but I thought, why not just make it and put it out on YouTube so anyone interested can also watch it, right? So I've been looking at this chart for a while, for a couple of days actually, and it's been so interesting. The move was easy. Everything you see on my screen here is the whole analysis. And yes, if you're just joining for the first time, if you're just watching my video for the first time, I make very simple trading content. I show you that the charts can be so easy. I analyze the markets in the simplest way possible, right? You don't see my charts with a lot of things on my screen, right? I just make very simple, straight to the point analysis, and simple always does it for me. So I come here to show you how I do my analysis and how my trades turn out at the end of the day. So if this is your first time, please do well to subscribe, and if at the end of the day you do like this video, please hit the like button. So moving on to EURUSD. I've already done the analysis. I said I've been looking at this chart for a while, so I just want to quickly explain and show you what I have going on here. Firstly, you can see that I have zones highlighted in this chart, right? And the very first major zone for me in this chart, in fact, if you were to be trading, or if you were to be looking at this chart from my perspective, one point of entry in this chart would have been right here, because here I have spotted out a very obvious bullish flag. This is EURUSD on the daily time frame, right? And you can see how market is moving. So I'm a swing trader. I like to take trades based on higher time frame, because I don't really, as much as I enjoy trading, I don't really enjoy looking at the charts 24 hours of the day, right? I still want to have time to do my personal business. So I like to take the kind of trades that allows me time to do other things in my life. So the daily time frame on EURUSD, in fact, the daily time frame on a lot of pairs, the daily time frame to the weekly time frame to the monthly time frame sometimes, and then the H4 time frame, which is my personal favorite. I like to focus on these time frames because they allow me enough time to stay in trades while I'm busy with other things in my life. So this analysis is a very simple one. It is the flag pattern, right? You can see the very simple and interesting flag pattern here. This is a bullish flag, and our first point of entry, like I mentioned before, would have been right here, with our stop loss right below this watch zone here. I think I highlighted it before. Okay, our stop loss would have been right here. Now, price breaking out of this flag would have been the actual point to take the trade, because this breakout is solid, right? You don't really need, yes, retests happen and things like that, but if I were to be taking this market, if I were to be trading based on this market, I would not really care so much for the retest, because the breakout is solid. It has told me everything that I need to know, and I would have gotten into this trade swiftly, right? But unfortunately for me, I noticed the chart at this point, so I was trying to take advantage of the fact that, okay, markets would come back to this demand zone, right, and hit the demand zone. I remember having a conversation with one of my students. He did share this chart with me, but on the H4 time frame, and he mentioned how he felt we needed to get in for a buy because price was moving bullish. And I told him, it looks good, it looks really good, but I don't think it's safe for us to get in yet, right? And I told him, let's still wait and see if price is going to come back down at least to this demand zone, then we can make a move, right? But unfortunately for me, market did not exactly come down to the point that I wanted it to, so I didn't take this trade, because I actually did feel like price was going to drop down a bit before going up. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why would I even think that way? Because I already had the breakout here. Originally, price should move from this point and just keep going up. So seeing a demand zone and waiting for price to hit back at that demand zone at that point may have been me asking for too much, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, it seems like it. Well, it's possible price might come down to this point much later in the future, right? And I'm hoping that I get to see it by then, and I'm hoping that when price does get there, maybe we get reasons to actually get in for a buy, otherwise we just let it pass, right? But yeah, so we had a flag, and then of course there's also this sort of small uptrend right here that tells us that markets should be looking to go up now, right? So this breakout happened, right? And then price moved around a bit. If we go to, I'm sure if we go to the H4 time frame, we would have seen like reasons for some movements around this area. Let me even see it. Let's see if we can find any significant thing in the H4. Okay, looking at this market, yeah, I can see this move. Nothing too serious, but it appears to be like a bullish pennant, right? And you can see that after the breakout here, just right here at this point, price broke out completely, right? It broke out completely, and there was not even a single retest. Market just kept on buying, and it's still buying right now. So this is a very good move. This is a very interesting bullish move. And my main focus, or the main time frame that I'm looking at trading this market, is the daily time frame. Originally, if I'm trading based on the flag, my TP should still be way up ahead, right? But I also highlighted a very major resistance point here. So chances are, if price gets here, because there is a supply zone right ahead here, that price might also likely respect and maybe reverse from. So there are chances that if price ever gets here, something might happen, right? We might have a reason to sell, or market might still give us, that long move based on the flag and the flagpole and just keep going up. These are possibilities, right? So I'm open to either of these possibilities. There's a supply zone here that has been broken, so I guess I'm just going to take it off, but maybe I'll just leave it because it might still be significant, because price might even come here and then, go all the way up to that point. So these are things that can happen, right? So I'm just looking at this market. At the moment, I'm not in this trade, but I saw this trade before it happened. I had the opportunity to take it, and now I'm wishing I did take it, but it's fine. It's one of those things, I still made profits anyways. It's just that it would have been way more if I had entered EURUSD and entered GBPUSD at the same time. I entered US30 as well, but, I didn't stay long in US30 as much as I would have stayed, right? That's my fault anyways, but yeah. So this is EURUSD. It's pretty simple and straightforward. The flag pattern, right? The breakout on the flag pattern, and then the new zones forming, and basically new trends trying to form. Right now, this is the data in front of me, and this is what I'm working with, right? So let's quickly move to the GBPUSD. Similar thing happened in GBPUSD and even on AUDUSD as well, but I think we have a more similar move on EURUSD and GBPUSD. So let's quickly check that out right now. So my watch list is a bit scattered. I had a lot going on and something happened, so I just couldn't put it together. So if you see this GBPUSD, it's like the exact thing you saw in EURUSD, right? The pattern, the currency pairs sort of move the same way. They are very, very positively correlated, right? So you see this move right here is the same thing that you saw in the EURUSD charts. So still the flagpole, right? Price breaking out of the flagpole is with this candle. So even on this GBPUSD trade, I don't think it's even too late to get an entry. You see, we have like 4 hours more for the daily candlestick to be formed, right? So once this daily candlestick has been formed, for me personally, this is what I saw in the markets. I did see this breakout of the bullish flag, but I did not take it too seriously, right? What I saw as this breakout of the bullish flag to me was the formation or the beginning of a demand zone, which was highlighted here. This area here is my demand zone. So I told myself that I was going to wait. I think I have a place that I put it. I had this analysis before. I told myself I was going to wait for price to test this zone, right? When it tests the zone, I get my confirmation, I'm going to get in for a buy, right? So, and that's exactly what happened here. If you can see here, you see the price testing the zone. This is what I wanted to happen on EURUSD, but it didn't happen, but it's fine. So price testing the zone now. You see like there's a very, very solid morning star just right at the top of the zone. And this current candle that is forming right now on the daily time frame, this current one that has 4 hours left to be formed, is my confirmation candle. So I already see what I want to see though, but anything can happen in 4 hours, to be honest. But I don't think that thing is going to happen in this market because the move is just major, and I just expect price to keep going up. So right now, I'm looking at this market and I'm actually expecting that after this candle forms, right, For people who are looking to go really long and stay in the trade for days and just stay for a pretty long time, this might also be a good point of entry. For me, I would be very interested in taking this trade after the candle forms and I see that it's solid and it's solid confirmation for my morning star. The morning star and the evening star, they're part of like my favorite reversal candlestick patterns, because those patterns are always very legit. They're just like the flag to me, right? Those stars and then the flag, they are amazing. I love them so much because most of the times that I use them, they just play out. It's almost seeming like 100% prediction kind of thing. So yeah, I love the pattern. So now that it has played out on my demand zone, this was exactly what I wanted to happen, right? I highlighted my supply zone here and you can clearly see that my confirmation candle, or our confirmation candle, is breaking out of this supply zone. So it's a great thing, right? So once this candlestick is done for me, when I get that confirmation that I need, I'm going to go in for the trade, right? Go for that buy. Now, I'm looking at the market again, and I also see the same resistance that I highlighted in the EURUSD, right? So there's a high chance that price might come all the way to this resistance before, it starts dropping. But of course, you know how the market can move in a zigzag manner. We don't expect it to just go straight up, right? There could be some times where price would go up and down, up and down. There might even be a possibility of market breaking out of this zone, right? It's possible, but of course I'm going to take my chances because my bias is on the bullish market, so strongly on the bullish market. So if I'm taking a trade here and maybe my stop loss here, I would like to put my take profit just right ahead. I'm just going to go all the way in, right? Even though this flagpole is really long, if I'm calculating the length of the flagpole right now, and say I put that from the point of breakouts, yeah, it's around the same points. So it's just safe for me to just put it right here. That is an obvious resistance, right? So I'm very excited about this market. Some people will look at this trade now and be like, yo, you should have taken your trade from here. I mean, I don't really see so much difference if you ask me, right? So I'm not bothered. I feel like I've not missed anything. I feel like the buy literally just got started, but don't take my word for it, right? Make sure to do your own personal research before you eventually take actions based on what you're seeing on my screen right now. So yeah, that's that for GBPUSD and EURUSD. I took a trade on AUDUSD and price approached my demand zone on AUDUSD way faster than it did on these other pairs. So I took a trade and I set my, I think I'm going to share, I set my take profits on this charts. I did set my take. Okay, it's not here. So I took a buy from here. I took a buy from here, from this point here. My TP has been hit already because I sent out a signal on my signal channel, and I saw the hammer candlestick right at the demand zone, and then I got a confirmation candle, so it gave me that confirmation I needed. I had my zone plotted out since last week, and I was just waiting for price to just hit the zone, give me the confirmation and get in. And so when I saw the opportunity, I just took it real quick. I went into the trade right in time, right? I just entered just right at this candlestick like formation. When it finished, I just got in, right? My stop loss below and let price move. So TP has been hit right now, and there's possibilities that it's going to keep going, but I'm not going to enter this market again. As much as I believe that it's going to move in the same direction with EU and GU, I don't really like the way this market looks, to be honest, right? I like to be able to identify patterns in my trade, very obvious patterns. I like to work when my patterns are active and obvious. I like to work when my zones are active and obvious, right? So I'm not really getting that vibe from AUDUSD. It's giving me like, it's not really consolidating, but there's just the way the candlesticks are just aligned that doesn't align with me, right? So I'll just let it pass, right? And then I'll focus on EURUSD and GBPUSD because they are giving me like more clearer pictures, and those are things that I can work with. So yeah, that's that about, that's that about the analysis. So are you looking at this chart too? What do you see in this market? Feel free to share your thoughts. You can drop a message in the comments. If you like this video and you like the way I analyze the market, drop a like, and you can also let me know. And in the description, you're going to see the links to my social media platforms, so you can follow me on any one of them. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. And yeah, feel free to reach out to me whenever. And if you want me to look at any chart, if there's any chart on your mind and you're feeling very confused about it and you want us to look at it together, just drop the chart in the comments. Maybe I'll make a video and we could analyze it together, and I could also hear your thoughts. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.